Good morning.
Hi.
What's this all about?
What? I'll get it.
Good morning, Holly.
Morning.
Oh, Robert, I just took a chance on finding you at home.
Well, I'm glad you did.
I'll get right to the point. What was yesterday a routine legal procedure is today a police matter. It's Dr. Jerrold's will.
What are you doing? Make this look like a suicide note. What the hell was that for?
Insurance. Get
He was already dead. You didn't have to do that.
Of course I did. Use your head. First shot was fired from a distance. The simplest ballistic test will show that it wasn't suicide. The second shot eliminates all traces of the persons.
Oh, Grant, what's the matter?
Don't you think it's time you leveled with me?
About what?
Connie. Now listen. You and I have been playing games together for a long time now. I think it's time we stopped. No more games.
Wait a second. I am not playing games with you. I just don't know what it is that you want.
I want to know what's going on. Jerrold's death didn't just drop in out of the blue.
Look, I give you my word. I am just as shocked by it as you are. I had no idea he committed suicide.
You're not talking, are you?
I can't.
Thank you. All right, forget the old guy. What about the explosion?
What explosion?
Don't treat me like that. I'm not a fool. I read the paper. What about the explosion at the World Security Bureau in Washington, D.C.?
It could have been an accident.
An accident. That's why you jumped a plane immediately and flew there? An accident? What's going on?
I cannot discuss this with you.
Was that bombing some kind of a terrorist thing? You can tell me that.
I don't know.
Did it have anything to do with Jerrold's death?
I don't know.
You want to know what I think? I think that bombing and Jerrold's so-called suicide, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't, is connected. What do you think?
Luke, please. Look, I'm frightened enough as it is. Please, just don't make this any worse.
Baby, why are you frightened?
I just am.
Connie, how can I help you?
Oh, honey, if only you could.
Well, you never know till you try.
There is no help. Don't you see that? Nobody's safe. You can't trust anybody. There is no escaping this.
Okay. All right. For whatever it's worth. I'm on your side.
Wait a second. Where are you going?
I got work to do.
What kind of work?
Well, if you're not going to help me, baby, I'm going to help myself because I am going to find out what the hell is going on.
Well, Robert, I'm sure you can understand why I can't let you examine Hector Jerrold's will for yourself. It's a privileged instrument until I've held a formal reading.
Unless I get a court order allowing you to disclose the contents.
Yes. And now that suicide has been alleged, well, that brings in the police and the coroner. You can get a court order right away, can't you?
In the works.
Well, then I guess I can risk giving you the general nature of the will. There is no large estate involved. His legacy is mainly his scientific work. He named Grant Putnam as his executor, and all papers are to be turned over to Grant. Grant has been informed of that.
Where are the papers now?
Well, I asked him that when he came in to execute the will, and he said they were in his laboratory, and there's some of them in a vault and some at his home.
Lee, you realize the government are going to want to examine those papers with a fine-tooth comb.
Well, yes, I assume that. And of course, as soon as I've received proper authorization, I'll order them turned over. Oh, and there was another provision. He's left some money to the future children of Grant and Celia. And he named Grant and Celia as the trustees.
I'm still so shocked that he committed suicide. When he came to see you about his will, did he seem depressed?
Suicide's only been alleged, love. However, your question's appropriate. Did he seem depressed?
Well, I thought he seemed harassed, like a man under great pressure. But now with his death coming so soon after he executed his will, I was wondering if it was something else.
What?
Well, he was in such a hurry to get it down on paper, get it signed. And at the time, I just figured that's the attitude of a man who's extremely busy. But now I'm not so sure.
Not sure of what?
I mean, isn't it obvious a man who's in such a great hurry to execute his final testament? I mean, he must have a reason. Couldn't he have been contemplating suicide? Perhaps.
I know you must be devastated by Professor Jerrold's death, darling. So am I.
I can't explain any of it. I'm still so shocked I can't make sense of any of this.
Still, he did the right thing, darling. He gave the papers to the right man.
No, Celia, no, he didn't.
Grant, it showed his trust of you. You have to feel honored by that.
No, I don't. I don't feel honored at all.
You should. Once it is known that you're the only person he gave his whole life's work to, the entire academic world is going to have respect for you.
Oh, Celia, don't you see? That's exactly what I can't stand. I can't bear the thought of my profiting from the death of my friend. I just can't take that.
Grant, where are you going?
I don't know. The hospital, anywhere. I don't know where to just